So just 24 hours ago, the market took a huge dump, but guess what? We're back up to $102,000. What is going on? And difficult to say that I told you so, but this was all planned. Like I said, they want your crypto and they don't want to pay full price for it. We're breaking down some key things as well as a massive announcement coming out of the Trump administration. So make sure you hit that like button and you are subscribed to this channel, the only place you need in this bull market. With that being said, let's get into this video. So in a stark change of events, Bitcoin pumping over 4.5%, and there's a couple of big catalysts as to why. Interestingly enough though, bouncing off this rear support that we've had on this chart for quite some time signifies a very strong resistance level around the 91,000 mark, but there is some pretty big things to talk about, particularly around the reserve and, more importantly, the sovereign wealth fund. Check this out.
This is an executive order. This charges your Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent, and your Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, to begin a process that will hopefully result in the creation of an American sovereign wealth fund.
So big news there. Sovereign wealth fund could be extremely bullish for crypto. There's also an announcement tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern where we're going to hear from the new crypto star David Sachs talking all about what he is going to do, particularly around this sovereign wealth fund, how it's going to put money back into the American people's hands. This could actually see finally the digital asset reserve or a Bitcoin reserve or something like that. Pretty crazy. Also, there is a subcommittee now on oversight and investigation of the Committee on Financial Services to hold a hearing February 6th titled Operation Choke Point 2.0, the Biden administration efforts to put crypto into the crosshairs. Very interesting. Everything 24 hours later from a massive cryptocurrency capitulation feels like it's turning positive. This could be a big deal. There are some key people being called up into this. Paul Greenwald from Coinbase, Fred Thythe from Marathon Digital, as well as many others. Paul Greenwald here, quote, "On behalf of Coinbase, I'm proud to help shed light on the unfair treatment of our industry and thank the Financial Services GOP and the US House Committee on Financial Services for their attempt to this important issue." This could be massive if this really undiscloses a number of things around Operation Choke Point. The absolute regulatory standpoint on bringing cryptocurrency to its knees. This could be a big deal. So when you think it couldn't get even better, it just did. Eric Trump announcing earlier, well, 44 minutes ago, in my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH. Very interesting as this plays out. Now, why might he be saying this? Well, we saw World Liberty Finance did move a huge amount of Ethereum out of their wallet. In fact, around $70 million were moved out of here. They staked it all on Lido DAO. Very, very interesting. We've been talking about this for a while. And more importantly, now we see Ethereum starting to rally. So does he know something we don't? Could there even be an announcement tomorrow specifically around Ethereum? Could we see staking as part of those ETFs? All of that could be pretty bullish. Now, if you remember in my video that I talked about yesterday, particularly when we discussed tariffs and how they could be really important and beneficial for cryptocurrency, well, we kind of got exactly the same thing. So Trudeau stepping back, ultimately putting a pause on that 25% tariff. As with Trump, they seem to have come to an agreement around securing the border. And more importantly, I think it's in the best interest of both countries that these tariffs aren't there. Now, we'll yet to see if the EU comes in, China, Mexico, we know have agreed to it. So the kind of nervousness, it was absolutely what we said it was yesterday. Retail being spooked in the market. The reality is, whales accumulated even more. Institutions were included. Even BlackRock buying 3,500 Bitcoin for their ETF tells you exactly what happened. This was a way of shaking the market and so many people fell for it. I think this is important. But again, that absolute sovereign wealth fund, the creation potentially of a digital asset coming tomorrow could be massive for not only the Bitcoin market, but the altcoin market and everything else. So we're going to stand fast and we're going to wait and see what happens. But I think we're in for some pretty bullish moves. Now, if you take a look at the wider crypto market, Bitcoin 4.5%. Look at XRP rallying nearly 6% on the day back into this trend line. Aerodrome Finance, if you've been watching this channel, you know that this is a 20% move. Sui's up as well. The whole market, including checks, one of the latest we've got in the investment fund, 33% move. Lots of positives coming back. BTC dominance, be mindful though, is on the move up as well as people are buying Bitcoin. So we're going to keep very close to this, but a very interesting day. Lots coming. Sovereign wealth funds, digital assets, discussions around cryptocurrency, and finally, the tarpaulin is pulled back on Operation 2.0. It could be pretty wild indeed. Let me know what you think of all of this in the comments down below. And as always, don't forget to smash up that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.